Greetings, and today I have another Gwent deck video for you guys. So this is the deck I was mostly playing around with during my stream on Friday, June 18th. This will be posted on June 19th, the same day as my series premiere of The Last of Us Part 2 playthrough is also going to occur. So you'll see two videos tomorrow. One will be Last of Us 2 and one for this deck video, which will be Enslave 6 Hyperthin. So I have made a deck guide for this before, kind of similar to Monsters not too long ago. Honestly, this is one of my favorite mechanics to play in the Nilfgaard faction, of course, just because of the very consistent plays you can actually make. You're almost guaranteed to get big boosts from Tibber and Imperial Golem almost every time. And yeah, there's actually some pretty insane combos that I was able to pull off with this deck. So definitely go check out those gameplay once I am finished sort of rambling on about what this deck's all about. So for those of you who don't know what this deck is all about, oh, and of course, actually, before I start with everything, make sure you guys are following me on Twitter because I do sort of give previews as to what kind of decks I'll be playing. Last week, I did all monsters. This week, I will be transitioning over to Nilfgaard. The week after that will most likely be Northern Realms or scoia'tael, and then the other one, and then probably the week after that will be Skellige. So, you know, I'm hoping to do this sort of weeks where I play just one faction, and then, you know, by the time Master Mirror comes out, hopefully we'll do decently well. I'm not sure how hard I'm gonna push with placings, but if I see that I am doing decently well, then I may make a push. But for now, it's all about the content. We're making some good fun here, and yeah, so let's get started with Enslave 6. The main thing that you're noticing here is that we are missing a card known as Triss. So Triss Marigold, for those of you who don't know, is the opposite of Yennefer Divination. Triss Marigold's ability is you reveal the random unit from your deck and you damage a unit equal to the same power. Now, why is Triss absent from this deck? A, I didn't really think about Triss making this deck. I just went straight to Yennefer. And B, I feel like Triss is only really good if you're playing against, you know, it's good tall punish, but like, you know, if your opponent doesn't really have like tall units to play, then I feel like Triss doesn't really need to be on the field. I feel like Yennefer is just like you're more likely to get that 16 point value from Yennefer than you are from Triss, just because again, not every faction plays tall. So I decided to sort of give that up just to, you know, guarantee with Yennefer instead. But yeah, let's go through the deck list from top to bottom. I originally didn't want to have Royal Decree, but I feel like we absolutely need that consistency, especially on a deck that relies on having Tibber and Imperial Golem remain in the deck in round 3, of course. So you want to pick out all of those remnant cards that you don't want Yennefer or Xarthisius to be picking out. So like example would be Hefty Helga. You wouldn't want that. You definitely wouldn't want that there this late in the game. Same with cards like Artorias, Menno, Venedal Elite, and the Magna Division, which honestly is very possible. So you want to be careful when you, you know, sort of go that route. So yeah, Royal Decree, we want it for that consistency. Plus it is a tactic, so it does help build towards Enslave 6. Next, we got Tibber, the big boy himself, of course. He is going to be the target of Xarthisius and Yennefer. And of course, if it permits, then we will also play War Council just to bring him out as well. Now, of course, this could prompt the opponent to bring out, like, something big, like if you're playing monsters, for example, and they're holding Old Spirited for some reason, that could mess us up. But you know what? I mean, that's probably almost never gonna happen, because who the heck plays Old Spirited except for me? So, you know, it is what it is. So Arthesius and Yennefer, again, pretty straightforward. Triss, again, is absent because we're not always taking on tall units. Then again, it really depends. Like if you run into a lot of Skellige decks, if you run into a lot of like big monster decks, then maybe it's good to add Triss. But for now, I am choosing to exclude her because otherwise, you know, I wouldn't exactly want to repeat the last deck video I made of Enslave 6. So that is the reasoning behind that. Next, we got Bribery. Again, another tactic card. Pretty solid tactic card too. Although, of course, the chances of it, you know, unless you're super lucky and talented, of it drawing out some of their best units is probably not going to happen. Next, we got Marching Orders. Marching Orders guarantees either Artorias, which can tutor the Imperial Brigades, or it can bring out Menno, which can bring out Marching Orders, which can bring out Artorias. So you have that sort of chain. That pretty much is sort of your only source of going wide in this deck. Most of the time, you're going tall. So, like, for example, Venedal Elite goes tall, Magna Division goes tall. Hefty Helga's more control. It's not really tall. Yennefer is tall. Xarthisius is tall. Of course, Tibber is tall, and Imperial Golem is tall. So this is sort of only your source of widespread summoning is from Menno and Artorias, of course. And yeah, so Anyway, but that's what marching orders does. War Council, again, War Council is good for sort of picking out, you know, cards from your deck that you don't necessarily want. This is good to have in late round 3 when you want to guarantee that Tibber and Imperial Golem, like the higher chances they do of like being picked up by Zarthisius, because you want to be careful because Zarthisius can definitely bring out a special cards which you absolutely don't want, and honestly you'd be missing out on like 7 to 8 points which could actually potentially cost you the game. So you actually want to be careful when pulling that off. Next we got Hefty Helga. Of course, Hefty Helga has to be here because we're running a crap ton of tactics, so Hefty Helga's got to get that money. She's gonna get that bank, and of course, unless you're running into like locks, or essentially if you're running into Nilfgaard, you're gonna be in trouble, or Scorpion Decoction, but other than that, you should be fine using Hefty Helga. So yeah, she's gonna get you some big bank in this deck. Next we have Sweers, pretty good for seizing engines. Not much more to say about that, so let's move on. Menacor, Artorias Vigo, I already sort of went through them, but Artorias Vigo, you want to guarantee yourself the Impera Brigade, so that is the job of Artorias. And Menno, again, either to pick out a tactic that hasn't been picked out yet, or to bring out Artorias. It's one of the two, pretty much. Next, we have Treason. Treason, honestly, is an almost auto-include in most Enslave decks, so opponents will be playing around that. You guys will notice if you do end up playing this deck, so you want to be careful about that one as well. But if not, then, you know, Treason can get you some pretty high value depending on, of course, how your opponent places their units. But again, if they're taking on Enslave 6, it's almost likely that they'll know to expect Treason, so they'll definitely play around it. Next is Imperial Golem. It's one of the cards that usually just remains in the deck, unless it's, of course, it's a super short round and your opponent's out of cards, in which case you're free to bring out Imperial Golem, because chances are your opponent's probably going to have a really weak card, if no unit at all in their deck, especially if they thin very well. Chances are they're going to have all their strongest cards out, so yeah. Next, Experimental Remedy. We needed a filler tactic, so we have Experimental Remedy. It's good to make some combos from our opponent. So for example, if they have monsters, you can bring out their Indrega Larva, because it's almost always guaranteed that they play at round 1. So Experimental Remedy is good for that purpose. Impera Brigade, we needed some source of thinning, so we have Artorias into the Impera Brigade, and that's almost what you always play Artorias into anyway. Unless you get Impera Brigade from Imperial Diplomacy, or, where is it? Oh, I don't have it here. Okay, never mind. I forgot. I don't have the Runestone because the Runestone is alchemy. It's not tactic, so never mind. Next, we have 1 copy of Assassination. We need some sort of removal, of course, other than Helga, of course, and Treason, and all that good stuff. Again, that's another reason why Triss is pretty much absent, because we do have some decent sources of removal, so we are just gonna rock on with that. Next, we got 2 Venedal Elites, of course, for all the tactics that we can have and all the big boosts. Just be careful, of course, when you're playing with poison. You don't want to go super big on these Venedal Elite, otherwise you're losing pretty much all sources of points that you can possibly get, and that puts you in a lot of trouble. Next, we got 2 Tourney Jousts, 2 Battle Preps, and a Magni Division to sort of finish off our 4 provision package. This deck, honestly, is super predictable. It's very easy for players with normal decks to play against this deck, because again, you're playing big more than you are playing wide, so they have plenty of poison for you. So you just want to make sure that, you know, you try and play around that pretty much. It's gonna be pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? You can get it through. It's a pretty fun deck, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed playing it, and yeah, I don't know much more I can say about that. It's not exactly like a tier 1 deck, of course, as you guys can tell. It's very predictable. Like, when you see Enslave 6, it's almost likely that they'll know what kind of deck you're running. You know, of course, they'll expect Triss. At least some of them might expect Triss, but I mean, without Triss, then it's gonna be a little bit different, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video at the end, please leave it a like, of course. Comment any changes you guys would like to make, and we will be doing more Nilfgaard decks, because that'll be the faction I'll be playing on stream for this weekend. And yeah, subscribe for more content, and of course be sure to check out my Last of Us 2 gameplay that is going to come up. I think it's going to come up before this, so make sure you guys go check that out. And anyway, let me send you guys over to some gameplay. So yeah, that's a couple mistakes there, but that's fine. That stuff happens. What can I do about it except move on? Move on to the next game. Okay, oh, we got Helga first. Nice. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, it's better than nothing, really. So you want to play that game, huh? Fine. Play that game then. Because we can actually kill all 4 with Attorney Joust plus some charges, but I feel like that's not a lot of power removed though. Pity. I wonder if I should play this now or wait. I may play Menno first, actually. Or do we go with our original plan and Attorney Joust to kill, and then... But the thing is, this Vendal Elite won't be as strong. That's the only thing I have a problem with. Let's just go with plan A. I'm not gonna damage you, actually. I'm gonna save you for later. You're trying to prepare... Yeah, I know what he's doing here. He's trying to get that parasite on my hefty Helga. Like, dang, son. And there's Egern. So that means I think we just Menno and assassinate, no? You may have to Menno and assassinate. Actually, no, I may still go with the original plan with Menno and just go marching orders into Artorias. And then I can probably just ping Egern for a couple points. Oh, that's so bad, actually. I feel like I shouldn't have done all... I feel like I didn't need to do all of that. I should have just done one ping and actually hit the Plumard instead. Yeah, that was not a good move on my part. Oh boy, that's always fun, eh? Alright, so this is definitely gonna prompt a pass from him. Oh, guess not. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass here, actually. Is this Osril? Is he really gonna... Oh, because he's gonna try and go the long round. Okay. I mean, it's good that we got Osril out of him, I guess, but I mean... So I feel like he's gonna pass here. So we need a card that we can just abandon, which I think is gonna be Magnet Division again. Yeah, we need to get rid of Magnet Div again. Don't tell me he's gonna start playing. Alright, buddy. Your funeral. I'll be taking that larva of yours. Okay, that's fine. I think we need to get out that Magnetive, actually. Yeah, we have to guarantee Magnetive to getting out here. I don't exactly feel like risking it with these two right now, so I'm not going down that route. The question is, how do we deal with Oriana when she comes in, though? It's the only thing I'm concerned about. Has he played Parasite? No, he hasn't. Shoot. So Egan can still be in trouble. I will play him anyway, I guess. Even though Parasite will probably end up killing him. Still don't find myself in the best position, in my opinion. Unless I can get the War Council on Assassinate. Okay. Just kidding. Alright, so here's what I need. I need an experimental remedy, okay? I mean, I'm almost guaranteed to get it. Because even if I don't manage to... Actually, no, there's a chance I still don't get it. Nope, never mind. I may have just jinxed it. Clearly none of those was what I was looking for. I knew it. I knew it. Actually, I should have played the Wild Hunt Hound. I should have played Wild Hunt Hound because I would have been able to get myself dominance. Oh, whatever. It's fine. I should have just War Counseled first. I should have actually just War Counseled first. What the hell was I doing? Oh, no! No, but I want War Council to get one of my big units, don't I? Yeah, but the problem is there's a 50% chance that I don't end up getting a unit with Zarthisia, so this actually could still be bad. So I think I do have to War Council first. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is a risk, but we have to take it. Oh, no! Oh, we didn't get it. Ah, I wanted that Drago Larva. Oh, that's a massive ass card. I mean, it's whatever. I didn't want... Here's why I didn't want to take Assassinate. I wanted to use Treason to use the Oriana to kill the Goliath so that Timber comes out for free. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense, right? I hope that makes sense. Because that's what I was really going for there. That was actually the play I was going for there. Okay, I have to take Queen of the Night. I don't have a choice. But I really want this Treason to kill this. So that that's actually my last ditch effort right now, is I have to take that route. I really need that Oriana to kill this Goliath. Because it's going range for whether I like it or not, so... Oh, please give it to me. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so nice. This is gonna be so nice if I can pull it off. Oh, really? Assassination now? Are you kidding me? Oh my... I guess it... I don't want it to kill the Oriana, though. God dang it. I don't have a choice. Oh, but no, I have to Yennefer first before Treason. Oh, I should have played Yennefer first. I actually should have played Yennefer first. Yeah, now that I think about it, I actually should have played Yennefer first. What kind of a setup is that? As long as it's not Defender, I feel like it shouldn't be Defender. You should have played it already. Hey, Art of Dex, how's it going? Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Wait, is that even fine? Yeah, no, that's not fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Haha! Boom! Let's go. Whew. So this time around, we get both our Venedal Elites, which is for 1, 2... It's for 2 freaking points. Are you kidding me? Oh, 3. Okay, well, like, that's any better, buddy. Oh my goodness. Can we not play that game right now? Give me a tactic. Thank you. That's a disciple counter. So it looks like I'll be playing a control-ish base game here. As anticipated. Yeah, we'll get you guys out of the way. Why not? You are a lot of points anyway, so. And he doesn't run any statuses, so he'll need to actually destroy them. This has to be Siege, right? This is usually Siege. Next turn, we'll get the Magnidiv going. I feel like I could have gotten the Magnidiv going before, but I mean, this is fine. I mean, yeah, no, I should have got Magnidiv going before. Yeah, because now he has all this. We could kill that Ballista. Actually, that's going to be a good treason if he puts it up. Yeah, so we'll actually keep it. We'll let him keep it. Because we can actually now play treason here. We could also save treason, I guess, for the siege when the siege comes around, but I mean, it's fine. We'll be fine. That's fine. I mean, it's not like he was gonna. Oh, okay. So you're that guy, huh? Forbidden magic on a siege deck? Is that a thing? Probably is. I guess we'll tourney joust here. Yeah, let's tourney joust. Neither of us have played our, like, huge card. I mean, Venedal Elite is a pretty huge card, but I mean, better to get him out of the way earlier than later, I think. Yeah, our hand is not the most prime right now. Just give me another tactic. Get me the tourney joust or the battle prep, even. Tourney joust, okay. That's a second tourney joust, which I don't exactly want to waste. Treason is gonna be such. This is an 11-point treason. I don't pass this up, right? Or do I maybe wait another turn? I can wait another turn. I can actually win the round with it because it's a pretty big swing. So that's a 5-point Lyrian Scytheman if I ever saw one. This is also 5 points, and this is nothing. So we'll just take a Lyrian Scytheman. I don't need to boost these guys more than they already are. Yeah, that's a treason. The only thing is, I don't have any idea how I'm gonna get past all of this siege. His siege is such a strong short burst game that it's gonna be tough. Alright, so we get rid of Tibber and you. So who's our short? Oh, Menno, okay. So we can actually play Helga here first. Because he shouldn't be able to destroy it in one card. And then if... Yeah, we'll play Hefty Helga first here. We're going to need to do a lot of deck thin for us to get past this. Is there anything from his graveyard that I would like to have? I mean, that battering ram wouldn't be the worst. Although the problem is, I mean, we can put soldiers in the back row. Wow, a Philippa? Dang, this dude. This dude. All right, let's do this. Oh, you have to be melee, so never mind. Oh, that sucks. I hate that it's melee locked, actually. Now my freaking battering ram, the battering ram that I can potentially take does absolutely zero. This is such a Falibor setup if I ever saw it. I mean, better to get out of the way now than later, I guess, so. So if we Menno, we could Menno, if we can get the Menno, if we can Menno a Royal Decree into a Swears and just like yoink a Caravan Vanguard, that can keep us up for a little bit, no? But again, it's such a Falibor setup that it's gonna be awful, absolutely god awful. But I feel like if he had Falibor, he should have played it already, no? Unless he's absolutely waiting for 2, then, you know, you got your wish, I guess, but... We're gonna extend our lead even more with this. But yeah, Benno, you're probably gonna get... Wait, is Falibor gonna be enough here? It's 17... Sorry, 11... 15, 13, 12. So I'm gonna be ahead by 1 still. Fair enough. What if I were to be able to get Draug here? That'd be pretty good, no? We can get... I don't know if he runs Draug though. We'll find out. Oh, guess not. Oh, that Falibor though. Hello. I don't want him getting any Draugs, so I'm gonna do that actually. So I figured he'd have a Falibor, but my guess is it's not in his hand because I feel like he should have played it already. There it is. Okay, about time, buddy. About time. We're still ahead by 5, actually. We're still in a good position. I like it. I'm actually okay with passing after this. I mean, I could actually even play Yennefer if I wanted to. But, you know, Baron is a thing. And, yeah, so. And there's the Dragon. That's actually our pass. We are passing here. Not exactly in a mood to, deal with all this right now, so. I figured he'd have one. So we need to find something to yoink with Enslave. Just a wonder of what it's gonna be. Tibber, Assassination, and Experimental Rems. Put this away. Oh my goodness. The one card I wanted to draw and we didn't end up getting it. Literally the one card that just did not want to show up at all. Like, yikes, dude. Big yikes. Oh, it's fine. And here it comes, ladies and germs. Here it comes. Oh, and he plays Mobilization. And then here comes the Battering Ram. You know, I could yoink that Trebuchet, you know? I could yoink that Trebuchet, but I'm not gonna do it now, actually. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to yoink that Trebuchet. We're actually gonna wait to yoink that Trebuchet. I'm gonna be patient lad. I'm gonna be a patient lad. A very patient laddie. Because being patient's what I do. Gonna make sure he has nothing to hit me with, so. And there's the Bloody Beards. What if I were to take that Ballista? Wait, did he not play a Ballista? I swear he played a Ballista, no? Did he not play Ballista? Oh, I guess he never did. Alright. I guess. If we kill this battering ram and we yoink the trebuchet, unless we can get lucky with the trebuchet and actually hit the Baron with it. The thing is, I want to get my hands on that Baron, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I guess we just go with Plan A then. But we'll just play Assassination for now. Not gonna do anything else. And there's a 0-point bombardment, ladies and germs. There it is. So I guess I'm yoinking this trebuchet then, whether I like it or not. I could also yoink the battering ram. Oh, I'm not yoinking it. I'm actually stealing it from his graveyard, but whatever. Yeah, let's actually go with that. Yeah, I like that plan. I think. You will be mine. I don't care who you hit. Alright, cool. Yeah, the bad news is this Bloody Baron will get a reset. Oh, he used it. Okay, good. Oh, phew, thank goodness. Woo! I mean, he's played all of his strong double-digit cards. Draug, Falibor, Philippa. Dang, like, what does he have left? What could he possibly have left? We'll do this. And then we'll battle prep our trebuchet. Not that powerful, but we can at least save a couple points on pinging, I suppose. I mean, at this point, I don't care what Zarthesius gets, whether he gets War Council or one of the two powerhouses. Because if he gets War Council, I can probably play like a Tibber or something. Okay, so there's a 6-point bombardment. He absolutely wipes my board out. Get me War Council, come on. Yes! Oh, that's a Gauntero dim counter if I ever saw one, dude. That's a Gauntero dim counter right there. I don't know why to play gold. It doesn't matter. Actually, no. Tibber's just more points, though. Because whether we get damaged by a big unit or... Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever. It's fine. As long as one of these two stays alive for Yennefer, then we're good. We're good. Even if it is Karathi Heatwave, it's not enough. Okay, so you managed to snipe my Zarthesius, which would have sucked, but...